sports. It's in the game.
Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from the bank. From well into the end zone, he's gonna bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, smash.
They've got a man in motion.
Buffalo 18. Go.
On first down, they'll run. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready?
To throw, Pickett. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Nnamdi Madubuike making that stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go, set. 69.
They're going play action. It is caught left side. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 15. Caught, nice gain left side. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. And they get to him just in time. Another step or two, and that fake would have moved the chains. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
Let's go now.
A give up the gut to Walker. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
From the 46. We've got a screen to the running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 30 on 2nd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To throw is Pickett. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Caught by Flowers. This is ahead for about 5. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go. 70 range. 70 range. Hunt.
From the 38. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter. Back at beginning the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Pickett set to pass. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points in this game. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down. Flowers will go in motion left. Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. Has it down close. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, hey, go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They're lining up on the doorstep, 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Ready.
Another chance for him. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Ravens get the football back with great field position there at the 36. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
1st down, ball at the 36. Pickett will look to throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incomplete.
Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He lets one fly. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
He brings it in. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go now.
Now looking to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens with a long field ahead. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Come on, set.
Back to the well again. Room to roam. He's beyond the 20. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Setting up a throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, But gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. And I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Blown back gets the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, so now they face a 4th and 4.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's trying another one deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They go play action here. Caught out left. Hit some space around midfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
First down, Steelers.
Running back sent in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's got a man left. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Back now, pressure on its way. And he sails that one over the end zone.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Go! 60 Eagles.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15.
Let's go now.
They'll throw it again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Complete to Jalen Warren. Touchdown.
Boswell to add the PAT.
Boswell on for the point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game.
Steelers 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, break.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Walker hauls it in. Space past the 35. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. Now Pickett. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Ready. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's on the move. Complete out to the right side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They left him wide open. It's complete. It's a huge pickup on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you're throwing that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards.
He's got it! Looks like the feet are in bounds too! Oh, I don't believe it! Boswell to add the PAT. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 11. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Go. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Track at 60. 19 Lion. Go.
Throwing from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Second and 10 now. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
17. Ready. Cut 19. Cut 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw now. Forced out to his right. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. That's a good find from the Oklahoma rookie there, and it gives him a fresh set of downs, too. They've got first down from the 31. They are throwing it again. Buys time, rolling right. Cut near the goal line. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Here we go. Here we go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes out to the left. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on second and goal. Throwing it again here. The throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. So they'll have some time to prepare for third and goal. We're at the end of our third quarter. It's So now, here's third and goal. They'll try him left side. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers now trailed by just a point in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 rattle. Hut, hut.
They're going play action. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. Now they send their back in motion right. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Dumps it off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Okay, ready.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Set. 70 Lion. Go.
They'll run for this. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Cowboy 80.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd and 8. Cut out left. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Let's go now.
3rd down from the gun. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Tight end going in motion here. Here's Pickett. The throw left side finds Freiermuth. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
He'll throw it. Connection made with his running back down the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Throwing now from the gun. Great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
He'll throw it yet again. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Let's go. Buffalo 18.
He's back to throw. Warren's got it, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Steelers losing by 7.
Ready up.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll throw it again. Escapes the pocket.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
2nd and 3 now. Running back sent in motion. Here he is to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut it to a point late in this one. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go!
Back to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Let's go now.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Gets it to him on the screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Rig alert, rig alert. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check out.
Here he is to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Wow, wide open here, complete. All right, now there's the timeout. So seemingly down to their final breath, they get the big play, Brock, and now a field goal forces overtime. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. This 42 yards from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And in the final moments, they force overtime. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see 1 possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
The give now out of the shotgun. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
They put Flowers in motion right. And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. But let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
Caught by Freiermuth. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the jump.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on a quick hitter. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Pickett will look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Set.
From the 16. And he pulls it in. That's a touchdown and ends this game. So in front of a flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate.